Welcome to the Stonehenge. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and grab your poop bucket. We're jumping straight into Dark Souls with our dexterity build here. We're gonna go no master key. We're gonna go no cheese. We're gonna do everything as textbook and as pain in the ass as possible. So that's our plan here. We're gonna go ahead and get the twin humanities. Get our character's face all good. Kind of look like Ryan Reynolds. Gonna get the hair and get the fit and all that ready, and we're gonna jump into the video. I'm gonna go ahead and let these videos play. If you don't want to listen to them, skip on ahead.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of
And we're back. Okay, starting in the famous Northern Undead Asylum, we got, we got a decent living quarters here. I don't think anybody else has a poop bucket in here. Hence where my intro comes from, by the way. Yep, just broke it. All right, we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna try to get through this as beginnings as fast as we can. It's the tutorial. No one wants to, you know what I'm saying? There's the stray demon there. He's a sub boss for later, but nice little Easter egg. Getting to look at him. Gonna wipe out these guys real quick. Always feel bad for killing these guys, but you know what? If you're not in a long hallway with enemies, you're not playing a Dark Souls game. Yeah, I always feel bad, but free souls are free souls, buddy. We're gonna get through this as fast as possible, so we're not wasting anybody's time. Head up these stairs, do a little dash in, and get to that first bonfire. Make sure you're snapping these guys. Get those those souls. I'm gonna definitely need them. Hey man, 40 souls is 40 souls. I don't care how you get it. Go up this ladder. Yeah, Lord Ran is full of great bosses, great aesthetics. I love the layout of this game. It is just holding up years later after it was made. It's amazing masterpiece of frustration. Now we're gonna go ahead and go up in here, and this will be where the silent demon drops down, the first one. Interesting fact: if you chose the black powder bombs, you could go ahead and just throw about 4 or 5 at this guy. There he is up there. Hi, I got him. We're going to skip past him because I'm not sure. We're trying to get everything the hard way. But if you have black powder bombs, you can kill this guy in a couple tosses and get his weapon right off the bat. So just gonna flex on him. If you're new, I suggest you just stick to the left, run through this door. Come on through here, come down the stairs. Sit at this other bonfire just in case you get capped. And we're gonna go ahead and head towards getting our first equipment. This should be our shield up here. Ignore this guy pathetically shooting at you. Dip around, play some disco music, whatever you need to do to get around it, and pick up your weapon. Now, depending on who you picked, is depending on what weapon you get. I picked the Wanderer. I get the Scimitar here. And we're just gonna zoom through here. Lord Ran is full of great places, and the Asylum is just textbook Dark Souls. Just gross, grotesque, castle-looking prison. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the last time we'll be here. We'll definitely be coming back and forth. Don't go this way. The way I'm going right now is just to show you that item up there. Don't spend 2 weeks trying to get it. You won't be able to get it right now. If you're a veteran, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And don't spend 2 weeks trying to find the illusionary wall over here, because that is a troll. And the first time I played this game, I 100% fell for it. We're going to go down here and activate the stairs. Get that boulder coming down to crush open this wall right here. I always just kind of run up it and plop down real quick. So boom. Now, we're going to let everybody talk and everything for new players. If you don't want to listen to it, skip on ahead.
Oh no, Hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Okay, that is, we're going to exhaust his dialogue and just says the same business. Go ahead and give this guy a little bow if you respect him. This is Oscar, the previous undead before you, and we're going to finish his mission. Do not kill him right now. You can kill him later and get his shield. If you kill him right now, you'll just wind up screwing yourself later. That shield's great for the stray demon fight. Pull off a nice little parry there, get past him. We're already almost done with this area. I hate running through the beginning of this game because I've done it so many times. Gonna peek around the corner. Got some guys over here. Get rid of these dudes. Don't do what I did and try to look cool and get a second parry. I just got my butt whooped for absolutely no reason, other than my own tomfoolery. Get that dude. That guy's gonna shoot at you. We're gonna take care of the guy with the arrow. Yeah, see, you can tell I was getting frustrated with myself. I'm gonna get this guy with the arrow, and then I always like to go in the next room and get the other dude because I'm a soul keeper, man. I stingy with my souls. I gotta have 100,000 in there, and I'd always need more. Give this guy a couple whackings, get him out of here, and then we're going on to the boss fight. This one's for the sleeping bag gang. Sleeping bag gang indeed. Alright, give him a little drop down. Don't hang up on that top too long. He will smash it, destroy it. And just do your best to stick to his right side there. If you stick to his right side, it'll be harder for him to get you. And to be honest, I don't even know why I'm locking onto him. It just made it more difficult. Keep away from his butt smash. Yeah, question mark. Butt smash. Keep away from his smash there. Stay away from the front of him and just keep getting that outer right thigh right there. Second I unlocked on him, you can see I have just easier way of getting around him for sure. So to each his own, but some of these bosses are just simply easier to fight them without locking. Look at that, victory achieved. Give him a little emote on his ass. Get your keys, get your humanity, and get the fuck out of here. We do not need to be here any longer. We're going to head up the stairs. I'm going to show you the crow that we can get some stuff from later. I'm going to go ahead and walk over there and show you that. It's an important place. We'll come back here to complete this area and drop a bunch of stuff for this crow. I'll put it, when we do, I'll make sure you guys know what items to drop. Yeah, little talkative son of a bitch.
Give me warm, give me soft.
Alright, that's all good and done. We're going to go ahead and take the worst aerial flight we'll ever... I suggest you fly with Delta at this point, because this would scare the piss out of me.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Welcome to the safest, warmest place you'll ever be. Alright, now go ahead and grab the humanity sitting on the wells. And I would not use your humanity too soon in this game. We're going to run around, talk to a handful of people, like this guy. We will be killing him later. He's a piece of shit. We're going to go ahead and... he's for our miracle users, so my miracle users... You know, use this guy as long as you need to, and then cap him off.
Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Alright, now I don't need nothing to do with that guy, but if you continue talking to him, he will allow you to join a covenant, and which that covenant, all that covenant does is let you help find people faster. That's it. There's no downsides of leaving it without doing it properly. Yeah, it's just to help you find people to play PvP with. I'm gonna come around this corner, grab this soul here. But anyways, the dude we just talked to, can never pronounce his name. I'm not gonna even try to butcher it. But he sells miracles, and the best miracles he sells is heal, greater heal, and force. Everything else in there is not really worth your time. And he's a murderer, so we'll take care of him later in the game. That's a little hint on. There's our crow right there. That's a little hint to tell you that we can take a ride back. We're gonna circle around this arc right here. Grab the soul back here. This is where King Seeker Framped will be later on in the game. That's the ending we're going for. I do not want to bring in the Age of Dark. I'm going to bring in the Age of Fire and continue it on this playthrough. Drop down this little hole here. Go grab this extra item back here. Fire bombs will come in handy in the Undead Burg when we do that video, which is coming up next. We're going to come back up this way. There should be some items up to the right in here. There's plenty of items through this, even a secret treasure trove, but we'll get that later on when we open up that elevator we just passed. I'm gonna grab that, drop back down. And I'm sure my veterans are like probably grinding their teeth going through this again. But hey, it's the first real looting phase of the game. Grab all the stuff. I like to point out that he gave us a penny to not talk to him, and I gladly oblige that. There'll be plenty of better places to get miracles later. But for now, we're going to just go on up these stairs and go to the first pain in the ass jump in the game. Any newbies will totally understand what I'm saying, and so will the veterans. The jumping in this game is like really shitty mechanic. I'm really glad they changed that in newer titles. I'll wipe these few dudes out. I'm out of our jumping range here, so nobody knocks us off or anything. By the way, this is the only Dark Souls that I can recollect of that where the enemies actually drink an Estus flask to heal. I don't think that happens in Dark Souls 3. I don't know about Dark Souls 2. That's the only one I don't have very many gameplay hours in. But we will be doing that too. We're going to be getting all the Dark Souls games in this channel. I love Dark Souls. I love Bloodborne. We'll be doing Bloodborne and then Elden Ring. So getting them all. Why not? Get these items. Don't worry about your item discovery or anything early on in the game. Item discovery, if you don't know, is how well enemies drop stuff, and the way to get it up there is through some specific items we'll get later, and humanity. Don't waste your humanity in the early game. There's no reason to have a bunch of humanity. Do that jump, come over here, get the sacrificial ring of sacrifice, whatever you want to say. That way, if we die and lose a bunch of our souls, we can put it on and have a chance to go get it. Well, more than one chance anyway. And then that's all the items for that. We're going to come back down here, and I believe we're going to talk to the crestfallen soldier. He's a smart ass, but, my heart breaks for this guy. He's the only tour guide you get in this game, really. Tells you what you're supposed to be doing, where you to go. And he's the only one that really fills in the lore until later on. This is also my favorite firekeeper right here. She has no tongue. They cut it out because she was talking shit about the gods, and then they imprisoned her. She's got a pretty unique story, and if you do things right, you can give her a good ending. Well, as good as it gets in Dark Souls anyway. Let's talk to this annoying, sad, but I don't know, I feel bad for this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead? Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool. Bloody hell, what is it now?
All right, and I'm pretty sure now at this point he's just getting tired of hearing our voice. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. We're going to jump into the Undead Burg next, but I appreciate you watching the Stonehenge. Get some water, get some sleep, and clean your poop bucket. And hit that subscribe button and come on back so we can do video too, yeah? I appreciate your guys' views and time. You enjoy your day.